reason, love, respect, and justice for all.
Yeah, Danny talks. Yeah. Yeah, never been easy to do this. Been couple years tukisaka easy tukis. Whether the storm alafu focus on the finish na mafala wanashindwa ati mbona sishtuki. Funny niko jiji but the farm never sees me. Baraka vile nimepata brothers kwa mziki. Nothing in this life can compare to the music. Mradi ile kufanya vitu futuristic. Niaje nyi mnashindwa niko wera bila reason. Nyi mnadhani mimi naroga ndio nipate recognition. Wakinisaka niko wera incognito. Chini rada sipatikane Snapchat ama TikTok. Busy gani kuwa mafutani shinda Bitco. Squeezy hadi feature na lipisha bei ya crypto. Huwa sibongi kama converse yo beneficial. Heri ni nyamaze design ya Jose Mourinho. Miezi kama sita wanashindwa niko wapi. Wananitegea Insta ni kule wanjabi. Vipu wanga safi hadi hadi marashi. Sina maintain social distance na barazi. Wasoro wako busy analyzing. Wanashindwa mimi nataka sifa maganji. Isipojipa leo tunajaribu siku next. Na kasi important usikoi kumatest.
Tanga wanipate mina changamkia michongo. Changu siache kufurahi. Ona sasa mbona nanifungulia milango. Lakini nataka kupambana kishujaa. Wale hafambea vinafuatilia mipango. Nataka na eyes on the prize. Na lazima nice nikifikia malengo. Self-discipline. Nazijipusha, I'm never giving in. Season ya mpishi kama liha abi season in. Napambana daily reason being. Staki waje wanicheke cause I'm on a mission G. Natia fata kabla toke mtaa. Wangani wengi mola niepushe na mabalaa. Wanasuma benchi na kinukisha kila mtaa. Na mwaka sifa flani tamu wezi kukinai. Gerada when I pull up block on fire. Nimekaza kama bot mekuja na flyer. I got the hat in a bank shout out to Mordecai. Sio tabia tu my brother na jenjadi die. Na wanangu mpaka shanzu kibera mpaka amu uko shela. Roisambu na bangu ngombeni kwa tela. Watamu tumtoapa kwa braza getela. One time bado niko njaa. Tanya wanipate mina changamkia michongo. Kitu changu siachi kufurahi.
Ona God sasa ananifungulia milango. Good afternoon, family. Grand rising. 6 minutes past the top of the hour. Hope your week has been fantastic. Hope you're ready for Friday. Hope you're ready for the weekend. That is Danny Intronics featuring Asano. Shout out to the homies with 2 keys. That is the name of the jam. Karibuni sana to another episode of the Pan-African Bliss Show. This is the media of the 21st century, the Black Hot Fine Truck Radio Station. To everyone with us on YouTube, everyone with us on our network, everyone with us on our radio station. Today we're not on Rumble or BitChute, but in case you are literally signed on any of those platforms, of course, and if you have the app, you'll be ready and you'll be able to catch up with this amazing episode via the radio or via YouTube. But karibuni sana once again, my name is Joby, and today we shall be talking about how Africans literally docility is being used, of course, for beneficial. And I'm so excited because of especially us being able to step out today, going to this Pan-Africanist event where we have one of the amazing people who've been sharing their videos right here, Professor Lumumba, we have Dr. Mombi, we have Dr. Arikana, and the likes of the other people coming, literally Joshua Maponga, and the rest of literally the Pan-Africanists that will be able to meet there. So I'm so literally happy to see the conversations that are literally ahead, to hear the different mindset of people, the collective mindset as well, because it's different mindset but collective for us to have that kind of a conversation. But at the same time, I want to see if what I'm talking about today, especially when talk about the docility of African people and how the Western has been using it for the benefit of themselves, if this is a conversation that is going to be tackled, and how are they willing to literally help Africans move forward? Because I have a really sad documentary I want to share here. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to share all of it as we, of course, continue the conversation for today. I woke up to this documentary today, or it was on my screen. I just went on YouTube wanting to listen to music, but I ended up literally watching this documentary. Actually, it's about drugs, and shout out to Dimori has covered this kind of a show across, I think, Africa, when he was showing literally different type of drugs and how the cartels, politicians, how they've been literally benefiting, and this has been destroying the society, the community, the lives of so many young youths, who majority are graduates. Due to lack of job opportunities, they end up being depressed and get into drugs. And others literally because of maybe poor family conditions or where they're coming from, and not being able to see any positive side of life apart from what they have, they end up literally becoming this type of drug addicts. So this is coming from Nigeria, Ghana, I'd say literally in the western parts of Africa, and India has been benefiting a lot from these particular drugs. It's called the opioid, and it's coming from India. And shout out to the lady who's in India. She brought up this documentary. Of course, when you talk about the docility, because this is docility, us not understanding even them doing investigation as much as it's not investigation, how it benefits them, that is part of our docility. Where someone come records me in the name of they're trying to seek help, but they're not helping me. I'm going to remain in the same drug addiction condition. I'm not going to be given a better help. I'm not going to be taken to any facility to be given any advice or to be taken care of and shown the way forward. So it is literally this basically what we're talking about. But I'll be sharing that in a few. Along that, I'll be sharing another video of actually racism coming from Jamaica. This is coming from Indians still, who are literally going to barber shops of Jamaican barbers and, destroying things, vandalizing things. And we just want to talk about that as well. Along that, we shall talk about Niger. Of course, we've been seeing the country, the UN demanded the release of the president. That is, can't remember his name, whoever his name is, but they demanded his release, of course, so that the country can come back to civilian rule. And this is after, of course, we've seen Niger doing major, amazing transitions. So they're pushing towards this, and some people have been paid to demonstrate on the street. And along that, we shall talk about France, which has also handed out its port, that is to the Ivory Coast. And this is months after, of course, the Ivory Coast told them to kick rocks and step outside. So karibuni sana, that's our top conversation for today. But before we continue, we have Mr. Blackwood in the building. Karibu sana, Keith.
What's going on, Jody?
I'm good. How are you?
Just waking my ass up. How you doing?
Are you really? You've been up the whole day. I think the whole morning, Keith. So I don't think.
I've been in and out of waking up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I spoke to you in the morning, then I'm seeing you sending me TikTok. I'm like, when do you even ever sleep? Like, you're just up. You're just up. So it's crazy. But anyway, I hope your week has been great, productive.
I guess.
Yes, not true. Mine has been productive. I'm grateful. Personally, I feel it has been a productive week. I feel grateful for life. And literally looking forward to what today has in store. I'm kind of excited about the event, literally.
Yeah, you made your hero today, huh?
I don't know who's my hero there. Maybe if you ask
Joby, let me tell you about what's happening in Kenya.
Maybe if you ask Dimore, he'd be so excited because I'm just from a call. I was talking to him and he said he can be able to make it,
I sent him money. That's on him.
Yeah, so he said he's gonna be able to make it if it starts at 4. So we're gonna see if he's gonna be able to make it. Because for him it'd be maybe excited about Lumumba. Personally, I'm so over Lumumba. I'm so over Dr. Mumbi. I'm gonna, I don't wanna say much. They might be listening. Then I get if they're talking shit about me and she's here acting like she's supporting us. No way. I don't want to do that. I don't want to ban the whole thing already. Exactly. Karibu Sarah. So we shall start, of course, with the positive news of where we've seen that France has handed over its port back to, that is its military base to Ivory Coast. And this comes months, of course, after we saw Ivory Coast moving along with the Alliance Sahel states and the movement they've been making, chasing away France because of not stabilizing the country in any way when it comes to peace initiative talks. Like I've been saying, I think this week is that I've understood literally peace is never a short for us to call. Literally, it's always the people who have set up these military bases, the ones who are benefiting, exploiting us.
They're the ones calling. Why no African military bases in Europe trying to do peace in Europe? Because those people are the ones that bring the destabilization. Because they're stealing out of Africa. They never won. They never left Africa. Never no freedom in no Africa. So I need to put on my military here to help you with peace Well, I'm the one that's actually causing shit to be fucked up. You know, make sure you can't ever develop because you can't develop if you don't have a peaceful country. That's what destroyed Nigeria. And you got the same damn morons, French, these dumbass African men allowing the French to try to come into like the English speaking countries. And that's gonna cause a war between France and England because the French colonies are kicking out the French. The black the English colonies of black people haven't kicked out the English. And while you got their bases in Kenya and every place else, so now the French white people trying to come to where the English had their colonial power, try to get a piece of the pie. That's why France is coming around Kenya, coming around Nigeria, coming around Ghana. You ain't figured it out?
Mm. Yeah, so now it's a war between them. Like I was saying even yesterday. It's how we don't see it, but there's always also a war between them to see if they lose on this end, if they can get a bigger portion or still maintain.
Exactly.
They try as much as they can to still bring their foot back in the Alliance Sahel state. I'm certain, of course, as much as they're moving out of Ivory Coast, they will still find reasons to accuse the country of not being incapable. That's the term they use.
Yeah,
Being
because
incapable.
because you haven't kicked out all of them. They're still gonna have the secret spies inside your country because you got their embassies there. So they're still gonna be destabilizing just in civilian clothes. You won't see the military presence, but they haven't left. They
Yeah.
haven't left. If you got white people in your country, you better believe you got a bunch of spies in there. We usually call them NGOs too. Also, your NGOs are all fake.
True.
Ivorian troops heading into France's last military base in the country. On Thursday, Paris officially transferred control of the Porte-Bouet camp to the Ivorian army. France has been present in Ivory Coast for decades, but the ceremony comes as the majority of its forces leave countries across West Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the year, the President of the Republic indicated during his address the handover of the 43rd French Marine Infantry Battalion Bima to the Ivorian Armed Forces. The base will be named after the late General Thomas Daquin Ouattara. The purpose of the ceremony is to announce that.
This is how weak African men are. This is how weak African men are. This is just crazy.
And this is what I was saying when it comes to if really the African Union was an organization that was working for Africans. I've always said personally, I love debating a lot in high school. So if one motion is started literally in one country, it should be all countries involved. Because I remember Ibrahim Traoré literally, and I discussed it, he said all African countries need to get rid of all these military bases because they're not helping Africans. This is a debate that you can see one person has already pushed as a motion because they have seen the effect it has in their country. So why won't the African Union, if they really care for Africans, carry this, take it to the board, discuss it, and
because the African Union was created to make sure you don't have unity. That's why it's there. You should rename the African non-unity place. That's what it was created to do, to make sure you didn't have unity.
That's a good one. It's crazy.
The changing of the guard took place at the beginning of the ceremony to mark the transfer of security responsibilities to the Ivorian army. And new military cooperation agreements were also signed between the two countries.
You let me do it, white daddy? White daddy, I now can be a grown-up and handle my own country, white daddy? Is that what you let me do, white daddy? I can be a grown-up now?
So the question, or what we should see from here, or what we should try observe from here is how is Ivory Coast going to move from here? Because yes, you've gotten rid of the France military base. That is what you wanted. Are you going to join the Alliance Sahel state and create?
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
Create a strong military base, or are you
hell
going to?
No. Their leader is a puppet, Joby. A known wicked ass puppet.
So why are you pushing France away? That's my question.
Well, because what it looks like, they're on the border, they border Burkina Faso and the Sahel states. So the African people looking at them like they're crazy. They're not trying to get overthrown. So it's called This is called playing. This is called geopolitics. To playing a game. You know, it's a hey. We need to we- just for the looks, guys. We pretend like you're leaving because my people get mad. They see what's happening in Bikini Faso and everywhere else. So we're gonna pretend like you're leaving. We know you're not leaving because you're still gonna be because our people used to having white people in the country. You're just gonna be in civilian clothes. Like you're just there. Living amongst us and stuff. And so the people won't get mad because they're getting upset about you being in the country as a military force. They know I'm a puppet, and that's just we know my people are stupid because we kept them stupid. So let's just pretend like we're exchanging over and putting the country in your hands. Now I know it ain't in your hands. You know you control us too, but my people don't know that. So we're trying to get the aesthetic. The aesthetic look is at where we're gaining back power in the country because
Yes.
these other goofy Negroes up there in Bikini Faso and them have really gotten rid of you. And my African people who are the same people, same tribes, really, same fucking people, they're starting to press me, and because they're the neighbors. And you French didn't do. You supposed to squash that Ibram Toure. You supposed to have been killed his ass. Because remember, we know that the Ivory Coast president was part of one of those coups that tried to overthrow Ibrahim with French help. So yes, is this real turning over? No, this is fake. This is fraudulent. He's scared because all the region around him could get him tossed out. And just like Kofi Dollar, I think they're gonna arrest you, Kofi Dollar, doo. Your party done stole 82, not Ghana billions, $82 billion of USD in Ghana.
Damn.
This shit is absolutely crazy. The theft in Africa, you no good bastards, it's crazy. And your people, see, you got a
Billion.
revolutionary spirit.
You said billion.
Billion. Look it up, Joker. You right there. It might be 18 billion. I know it's in a billion. They've arrested the finance minister and locked his ass up because he alone stole 2 billion.
I think I've seen. Let me see. God
You
damn, that's a
think
lot of.
you think the corruption? You think the corruption is bad in Kenya? I told you, Kenya doesn't hold a candle to Ghana. Ghana's corruption on a whole nother like psychopathic retarded level. It's crazy.
It's crazy. But Bajaba, I see you. Welcome. Hope you're doing amazing. Let me see. Not really. I've not. I thought I saw something like that, but no. I'm mistaken with something else. But damn, that's a lot. Billion.
We just ask
Damn.
say we just say Ghanaian finance minister put in jail. See what that gives you. He just one small piece of the puzzle. He's in charge of the finances. He's been stealing all that shit.
Hmm. Yeah, I see it.
Uh,
Very tough.
I'm the finance minister, Joby, and I be
Hmm.
stealing all the money.
Ofori Atta is implicated in multiple high-profile corruption cases and has been placed on wanted list of refusing to cooperate with the investigations. While his legal team has said that he is indefinitely out of the country for medical reasons. Let me see the funds. Damn, it's a lot of accusation. The first one is strategic mobilization Ghana Limited, where this is something to do with the OCP is probing a contract between Ghana Revenue Authority aimed at improving revenue assurance in the petroleum and mineral sector. Electricity Company of Ghana, the National Cathedral, I don't know. It's a lot of accusation. So
I know.
many.
Was he the one found with the millions in the closet? I don't know what you're talking about, Tipper Jabba. I don't know. That was a woman in Ghana. Oh, it's with a woman. That was a woman. That was another woman part of Parliament found with all those hundred. I forgot her name. That was a woman found with billions of dollars in her closet at home. That's crazy. the depth, because they know the Africans are docile. These leaders that they put there, they're so corrupt, so backward, so fucked up, so insanely fucked up that Africans have just been looted. Imagine all the money that the Europeans got, because that's just a piece of the pie. Most of the pie goes to the Europeans. So these group of niggas, I'm the big head nigga, I get my money. They know that people are docile and stupid. They don't know what the fuck is going. They just know why development don't never, why Africa never gets developed. You're like, how's Africa like it's 100 years behind everybody? Because you niggas are dumb and docile, and your leaders are just thieves. That's why.
Very big thieves, because as we talk about still peace initiative talks, I still, of course, I'm looking forward to see the move and the steps Ivory Coast is going to make from here. I'm here to report, very here to follow up. But on this other end, we have Ruto. Not only is he talking and concerned about the DRC Congo mission, he's so concerned about Sudan. And I remember actually immediately after he came into power, this, I think he was cooperating. Was it DRC or Sudan that hacked our accounts? Let me see. I think it was
That
Sudan.
that was Sudan, and it
Yeah.
was and remember they wanted to break. See, they got partly what they wanted. White people wanted to break these. It's called balkanization. So they were able to break Sudan into two different countries. That's why you got Sudan and South Sudan. They wanted to break it up in five because it's easy to steal. Well, now you're calling. See, like Africans all believe you're different people. See, if I make five more countries in Sudan, you think you're five different people, and you'll fight and be all angry and fight each other. I'm stealing all your shit because you're stupid. So that's what happens in Sudan. They want to balkanize. That's what they want to do in Congo. The war's on purpose. They want to break Congo up into five more. They already got two countries out of it. They want five more. Break it up. So 2 generations later, you'll think you're different people, and you'll be fighting each other. You'll call, oh, those the other Congolese people that I got nothing to do with. But 50 years ago, before you broke up, you were the same people. I don't know nothing about that. I know those people. I don't like them, and they're different niggas. So,
It's
go ahead, Joe.
crazy. It's crazy to see that Ruto is so much involved in things that he can't even do in his own country, like maintaining peace.
Now the event is at 4 o'clock, gentlemen. I thought it was at 11. That's why I thought they were gonna. I thought the event was at 11, but it's at 4. So they'll be leaving a little bit to go to the event. Go ahead, Joe.
Did he just say I wasn't invited?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're so funny, Joe Mosquito. You're so funny. It's a choice if I wanted to go or didn't, but I want to. So yeah. But anyway, so I'm talking about Ruto, and yesterday we shared a video of him from one of the senates or the senators, literally from Kenya, who said the M23 rebel came in our country, met our president, and whatever discussion they had, literally none of us have any idea because it's not gazetted. It was not anywhere on the news. I couldn't find it, but we
So
saw one of
that lets you know how they fly. How did the M23 rebels get a plane from Congo to fly into Kenya? Oh, white people. See, Ruto don't have any power. He's a puppet of a cracker. Crackers organized. They want to help him steal with the M23 rebels. What do the M23 rebels got to do with any Kenyan president? Not a goddamn thing. That the white people control the M23 rebels and the white people control Ruto. So this is them saying, hey, this is what we want done, niggas. You better get it done.
exactly. So I remember when he came into power, the first thing he said is whatever the US supports, we support. When he was questioned about I remember me sharing that video. When he was
Exactly.
questioned about the Sudan issue or Congo, he said whatever the US supports, we're very okay with it. So you can see him being part of of course, the peace initiative talkers, still in Sudan. This is few days
And
after
shout, and I gotta get, I gotta get shout out to Dr. Mumby. You know a little bit. Yes, Dr. Mumby knows it was the alphabet boy. When they say the alphabet boys, you guys know that means the CIA. People think it's the alphabet boys that put Ruto in power. Yes, yes, yes. They put old fucked up ass Uhuru in power too. You don't know this? So finally waking up. Yes, the CIA put that nigga in power. That's why he hasn't been taken to the Hague for abducting people and causing murders in 2007. I think Uhuru, who stole billions, Uhuru stole probably more money than that Ghanaian dude. I think it's like, damn, how much Uhuru steal? The roads and all that shit. He stole like $15 billion of Kenyan money.
The Uhurus owned literally, I'd say, half of Kenya, same as the
Of
British.
course.
Like they're all, half of your country is mine. Half, it's like they split literally the British and the Kenyatas. It's
Yeah.
theirs.
Yeah. That was their main puppet. How does a poor backward family become now own half a Kenyan? Fucking dumbass Kenyatta. Huh? How'd that happen? Were they industrialists and actually did anything? Oh no. They were the puppet of the British. They're a puppet family. That's where the money came from.
Kenya announced on Wednesday its willingness to assist in peace initiatives in Sudan following accusations from Khartoum that
Look at this
Nairobi had
moron got a
infringed
mask
on
on his
its
fucking
sovereignty
face.
by hosting a meeting for Sudan's parliamentary
Let me
group.
listen to this.
Kenya announced on Wednesday its willingness to assist in peace initiatives in Sudan following accusations from Khartoum that Nairobi had infringed on its sovereignty by hosting a meeting for Sudan's parliamentary group, the Rapid Support Force RSF. The way Sudan is today, it is very ugly for whoever is looking in from the outside. No society can be formed or exist like this. But from today, from this gathering here, moving forward, we want to have a fundamental solution. Haider Abdul Karim, a Sudanese peace activist and journalist, urged regional governments to remain neutral amidst politicians' attempt to legitimize the RSF's new government, potentially causing further divisions within Sudan.
And remember,
We
it's
already
also the
mentioned
white
what
Arabs,
happened
the
yesterday.
white
A
Arabs
large number of
with the white Caucasians who want Sudan. So you got Dubai and Abu Dhabi and Saudi Arabia in there too, fucking shit up. But these goopy niggas, since they're tribal, they're dumb as fuck. The African man is a moron. I'm gonna be the African man is a moron. That's why he's always able to be destabilized and fooled. I don't know what's going on. I don't understand what that. Your enemy's idiot. See, you think you're stupid. You sit on richest lands in the planet. They want it. They put tribal beefs, and then they give you dumb religions. Then you niggas, instead of being brothers with your Africans, you say, I'm a Muslim. I'm an Arab. I'm a Muslim. I got my peace in Allah. No one gives a fuck about your goopy Christianity and your goopy Allah. Only you niggas do. But other people lose that as political ploys because you're stupid. So that's why Sudan is in chaos. That's why half the country's now split up because you had the fake black people said they were different than the other black people, causing divisions. So they had to split the country up. That was the goal. Split the country up. And now they're trying to split it up into even more parts. And so you get dumbass Kenyans who are stupid as hell too. Their government is dumb. Act like they got some power to do anything when they don't. It's just a joke because Kenya doesn't have a real military to fight nobody. But your
Exactly.
Africans have real military. Because I sent Joby a video. There's another disturbing video. This Nigerian dude was showing a Kenyan lady getting beat across her body and is asking black women, stop going there. Exactly. Glad you see her as your sister too. But you're not going to stop them going there because their own governments don't give a fuck about women going to these Arab countries getting brutal. He's in there caning her ass. Any African man say anything about that? I'll wait. They feel so confident they put it online. Show me beating an African woman. Motherfucker, I'll strangle you to death. See, and so I'm glad Joby gonna show some goopy Jamaicans getting beat up by You'll never see an Indian beat no black American ever. You'll never see that video. They say we're aggressive, they know, because we'll fuck you up. You'll never. That's why you'll never see any video. I'll bet my life and $1 million of any Indian in fucking America ever beating any black American. You'll never see that video, ever. Because it don't exist. Because they know we're not the other Africans. We'll knock your fucking ass out. You'll never have no, I never had an Indian talk to me crazy. Hey, yes, sir, no, sir. Yeah, get the fuck on. And I see how these Indians be beating up Africans and Jamaicans. That's why. told you Jamaicans, when you get in our spaces, shut your mouth. Your weak asses. You know the Jamaicans try to come to Black American space and try to lead us, and they ain't never done shit. We always gotta tell you, shut the fuck up. Be quiet. Shut your mouth. Yeah, they are weak, but they seem to be beating up. They beat up African men on the continent and African men in the Caribbean. You ain't never seen no Indian ever beat no African American ever. You ain't never seen it ever, and you ain't. You ain't never gonna see it, cause they know. I've never seen an Indian argue with an African man in America ever. Not a Black American ever, cause it's on site. Go ahead, Joby.
All right, so I'm gonna play this video of the racism, but before
Exactly, exactly right, Jibba Jabba. Quick, you've never. They scared of. They know what time they call us. What? An Indian man beating up an African? You'll never see it in your life. You'll never see an Arab man in this country where they beat up Africans in Africa, and you'll never see an Arab, a white Arab, ever step to a Black American man ever. You'll never see it because they know it's on site, and we'll demolish that ass on site. You'll never see it. Go ahead, Joby.
All right.
So we have the owner of Fresh Cut Barber Salon located in Brampton, Ontario, 212 Queen Street. And
oh no, this is Ontario. This is up in Canada, nice, Joe. This is Jamaican. This in Canada. So these George Guy, where you at?
It was a Jamaican barber shop.
I know. I get it. Yeah, they weak up there in Canada. Okay, this is Canada. Go ahead, Joe. Let's see what happened.
Has a beautiful salon, and he prides himself in allowing it to be a place for all races of people.
Oh, let me pause it. Let me pause it for a second, Joby. Pause it.
Take a look.
How do they know these? Because we got a bunch of Indians that are getting thrown out. It's funny. How do these Indians always know? They can go to Canada, talk to Black people. How do they specifically know not to ever talk to the Black American man? The African American man, like ever. You never see this. You'll never see what Joby. I don't even know what I'm about to see, but I know I never see it here in America ever. You'll get some act right put on your ass. We'll make an example out of you. And your brothers already know. That's why you never see it in America. Hey, if you go to American Black, don't do that what you do with the niggas in Jamaica and Canada and Africa. They will fuck you up. Yes, we'll hurt you.
Black Americans are crazy. Not all of them, but
that's right. We're crazy. We'll fuck you up. Who are you talking to, Joby? Who wants to know? Who's that? Irritan or Shamani, or maybe the other? Is that the one you gave Damar's ticket to?
It's my boyfriend.
Hey, boyfriend, you better pay some rent, nigga.
It's your turn, God. It's your turn. She's just arrived. Yeah.
Look at what he has to say.
Fresh Cut Barber Salon, Brampton City, 212 Queen Street East.
Them think it's city. I hate that. I hate that Jamaican accent. I don't know the fuck they be talking about. Them wicked, them shit. I'm out.
I don't care. I just made another Jamaican friend. Like you keep talking. I'm making the dream come true.
Culture, right? So when we say multicultural,
they only like you, Joe, because you're pretty. That's it. No, so get out of here. Go ahead.
I don't know about that, but I like the accent. Yeah, I don't
Go
know
ahead.
even.
Go ahead, Joe.
yourself from racism targets.
Them racist.
Right, so a Fresh Cut Barber Salon, 212 Queen Street East in Brampton. We cut all nation of people. We cut black, we cut white, we cut Latinos, we cut Chinese, we cut Indians, we cut all. We cut here. Haircut is what we do in Brampton.
Yeah, that's what's wrong with these shows. That's why this Jamaican niggas are coon. That's why they coon. We like everybody come in. Everybody don't like you. So you won't find everybody. You know damn well, Jibba Jabba, in a Black American barbershop, you ain't never found no fucking everybody. That's why we always been the ones that's fighting. everybody. You niggas never fight nothing. We got everybody. We are the reading rainbow. We got the Chinese. We got the this. We got the that. Well, motherfucker, we know these people are our enemy. We don't got everybody. You won't find everybody in a black American barber shop ever. Ever, 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 ever. That's why you Jamaicans are coon ass niggas mostly. I'm sorry. I call it how I see them. Go ahead. He crying. Why are you making a video? Why you didn't talk to the man? Why are you making a video about the racism? Why you didn't do nothing about it? Shit. Go ahead, Joker.
What nation you are, you all are welcome to use the space. Respectfully, okay? Fresh Cut Barber Salon, 212 Queen Street East in Brampton. All right, I would say multicultural is the diversity. Welcome.
I have another feeling about your strength.
And that's the problem why we can't fight shit with you goofy Jamaican niggas. You stay on the sideline, I told you. You are weak. We are multiculturalists and blah, blah, blah. The people that hate us and treat us like shit. That's why China's taking over Jamaica now, nigga. Because you weak ass motherfuckers. You're exactly right, Jimmy. We got white barbershop, we got black barbershop. We don't got none of this shit in America because we know our enemy. I believe since we was enslaved so hard, we the only really group of black people that know, South Africans too, to some would agree, but that know we have enemies. We all know we all African people in your fallback positions to love everybody. I get it. I do get it. But you're dangerous, nigga. You're dangerous. Of course, I'm out of order because we supposed to love everybody that treat us like shit and we multicultural and all that. Fuck that multicultural shit. That's why you're the white people in America telling you we're not about no multicultural. We don't like it. We getting rid of DI and all this. See, I do like white people when they talk about their power. They're unapologetic about power. What's this nigga talking about here? You know, I believe power and multicultural, the Chinese, while they colonize your stupid ass. He want to make a video about an Indian, but he didn't make no video about him doing shit. He didn't make no video about him doing a damn thing, but running his fucking mouth, you cowardly ass nigga. I want to tell you about how the Indian came and be racist toward me, Bumbleclot and racism, and I tried to play him some of my fucked up Jamaican music. He did not want to hear that. What? Man, you'll get your ass out of here.
So anywhere you go, you're going to see an owner being an Indian of any business out there. There is a smaller percentage of Black people that live there. In the past, it used to be more Black people, but now I would say last check, the stats were around 69% Indian and only 16% Black. So in that strip where his salon is dominated by other businesses owned by Indians.
Indians who are racist.
Well, I guess they don't want him there because they damaged his sign. And now he is speaking out against that. So take a look and we'll talk about it further.
You've been out nice. Business in a Brampton, Ontario, right? No.
Black man, the Brampton,
My business place is a multicultural business place. Look. Fresh Cut Barber Salon.
If it's multicultural, why are you crying to us to fight your battle, nigga? Fight don't get the multicultural motherfuckers to fight for you.
Place. Look,
there's no power in your multicultural.
Asian, Indian, whites. Everybody's welcome to use the barber salon. I see the barber salon up there, sir. The whole building full of beer cameras on it.
Now watch, he's talking this dumb shit. He's not gonna see any white people fight for his ass.
And me catch an Indian person.
Indian person.
An Indian person. I break my blood clot sign.
A blood clot sign. So the blood clot and sign, and I don't even know what that shit even means.
Why you are take things to break my sign in a Brampton? Look, there's an Indian sign there. You don't break it. There's other businesses there where Indian own. They don't break it. So why you decide to come on my business place now? If take something for your break my sign as a black business owner in a Brampton. Nigga, me have you on camera a break my sign.
Exactly. Ain't no Indian going no black barber, exactly.
Indian people,
we would refuse to cut his fucking hair. Like, we don't know about this shit.
Like to see anybody else do business in a Brampton. If it's not Indian, then don't like it, bro.
Yeah, it's war, dummy. You don't want talking that multicultural shit. You dumb fucking weak nigga. You talking that fuck shit. They don't want to see your punk ass there. The Indians are racist, dummy. That's why they're racist where you came from, Jamaica. You've been with these Indians his whole life in Jamaica, and they've been racist towards his ass. And now he comes to Canada. You don't. But I'm surprised. The Indians are racist. They don't want to see. You go to Kenya, they're racist. You go to Tanzania, they're racist. You go to Zimbabwe, they're racist. You go to South Africa, they're racist. But they don't fuck around with black Americans ever, because we make it known for not to be fucked around with. You never see no Indian come to no black barbershop in America and fuck with no sign. And won't nobody black be like this goofy Jamaican to making some video. You see what they did is multicultural. Then who's gonna fight? Exactly. So who's gonna fight this war with your multicultural ass? Since you said, is the Chinese people gonna come fight with you? Oh no. Oh, is the white people gonna come fight with your stupid ass? You said it's multicultural. They're not fighting for you, nigga. Till you take your punk ass back to Jamaica. That's what they telling your stupid ass. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna tell it, jibber jabber. That's why these weak ass niggas get conquered. He's still talking that multicultural shit, but ain't brought no power because ain't nobody standing with his ass. Ain't nobody rocking with you, you fucking Jamaican nigga. And that's what I told you. Jamaican niggas are dangerous. You're cowardly. Weak. That's why we've already told you stay out of our spaces. Don't come to America. Well, the black America, we don't want you in it. You're weak. Talking this multicultural shit. We know it's about race. They don't like you, nigga, because you black. Your power is in black people. But you talking all this multicultural shit. So where are these Chinese and Arabs and white people are going to give a fuck about them vandalizing your business? Oh, they don't. They don't. Because you're too scared to put your power in black. And say this for black people, not no multicultural shit. That's why your business is going to fail, dummy. No one's going to help you. The Indians are going to keep fucking your shit up until they get your black ass out of there. Because they're fucking racist. I know you knew that in Jamaica. I've been to Jamaica. Indians every fucking where. And they fucking racist. See, the white man bought the Indians everywhere they went. Uganda, Kenya, everywhere they went, they bought that fucking Indian. To be a buffer race. Indians know why they were there? To be racist. So so let me help you, Jamaica. You know what a buffer race is? White people brought other races in so to keep black people pressed on the bottom. And so they wouldn't have to deal with the blacks, have the Indians be the overseers of black people. And so they couldn't reach the top of white supremacy, the top. The Indians are happy being in the middle. But as long as they over your dumb ass. And you mean in 2025 you haven't learned this. You haven't learned this. That's why I told you. Black America, we're different than any other African. We just are. That's why we don't want. Shout out to the Kenyans that are now fighting, but forever, everybody comes to us to help. That's why the Mexicans in the street right now. Where the black? You gotta say, where the black Americans at? We're not fucking with you people, because they know we the people that fight. Everybody's that time. Where the black Americans at? All online. Everybody's asking, where's the black Americans at? We're chilling. We're not helping you fight shit. We're not fighting nothing. We've always fought.
It's not your battle.
Yeah, well, we done fought everybody's battle. That's the problem. Exactly. Not our battle. We're not fighting no fight. You motherfuckers don't fight. Oh, because I know. Why they keep asking for us, Joby? Where the black Americans? Where the black Americans? Where the black people? Where the black Americans? They ain't say where the Jamaican motherfuckers at. They know you niggas don't fight. They ain't say where the Jamaican Americans at. They ain't saying that. And where the black Americans at? Where they at? Where they at? Like I
Let's get
told
in.
you. Go ahead, Joe. What's this right here?
Yes, as we get into this video over here, this is the video of the Western Africa and how the young people have been so much, I don't know what's the term to use, but this is on purpose. Drugs just being trafficked where they are. Like, I'd say the same situation that has been happening in Mombasa. I think Dimori shared that, where we have people who use the heroin, the cocaine, and we know Mombasa, of course, is one of our biggest ports in Kenya. So all the shipping, literally, of all these drugs is
Comes
coming
through
from
there.
there. Who are the cartels? Who are literally the people controlling this? Of course, it's our politicians. Is there anything that has been done? Nothing. Because I saw even, I think yesterday or the other day, they were talking about how we have so many illicit brews in Kenya. Majority of the people have been consuming illicit brews without knowing. And I'm like, what have we done about it? Because we do have people who are assigned for these jobs to check what's coming in, what's being produced in the country. But due to lack of accountability, this is why it's still happening. So I saw this documentary today in the morning and I said I'm going to share it. It's quite really saddening. And it just literally, with what you're explaining, starting with Jamaica, you're describing them weak. Well, I don't believe it's all of them. I believe it's really, really important sometimes to use some or
The
majority.
not
You can't
the majority are weak.
yeah, you can't categorize everyone.
I'm
But
not
also,
saying everybody. I'm not saying everybody. Okay, my fault. I'll clarify for Joby. The
yeah,
majority have always been boot licking cowards. Weak. So when they had Marcus Garvey, who they call a national hero, you go to Jamaica, they so proud of Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey had to leave Jamaica because they didn't want to fight white people. He came to America because we were fighting them, and then we accepted him here in America. And then when they got thrown out, when the white people got him thrown out of America because we fighting them, he went back to Jamaica and tried it again, and they still told him, "Hey, you kick rocks, nigga." But they called him the national hero. He could never get nothing done in Jamaica because they never wanted to fight anybody. He said they claim what Marcus Garvey did outside of Jamaica. He didn't ever do shit in Jamaica because he couldn't get the other Jamaicans to join him in fighting anything. He came to America where we were fighting, and then he became part of the American fight for liberation. And then when the white people, J. Edgar Hoover and the FBI got him out of here because he was a threat, he was danger, he was a threat. He went back to Jamaica again and tried to get, hey, let's fight the white people, fight the power. Let's try to do it. Them Jamaicans said, nah, nigga, what are you doing here? No, we're not fighting nobody. We're licking white ass and sucking dick. No. And so then he just went to England and died. He ended up going with Jim Mosquitoes. He went to England and died there because he never could get the Jamaicans to do a goddamn thing. But the Jamaicans claim him. They don't never claim this. They claim because he's one like Joe said. Not all Jamaicans. I bet. That's one of the fighters. You go to Jamaica, they'll claim they got Marcus Garvey statues everywhere in Jamaica, as if they joined him. They were against Marcus Garvey in Jamaica, but since his name got so big, they want to claim him. He's one of our own. But you didn't accept him in Jamaica. You told him to get out of here talking to fight the white people and fight the oppressor. It's a fact. Joe would think I'm joking. That's a fact.
I didn't say it's you're joking. It's the fact that they didn't want to be, they didn't want
No,
liberation. They didn't want to be taught or guided how to get rid of
no.
it. Now you see the effect that is happening.
Exactly. He died in England. Yeah. What are you? No, I said he died in England because he was disgusted with the Jamaicans. Jim Mosquito, you don't know that. He left Jamaica. Look, he tried to get them. He tried to get some fight in Jamaica. He left and came to America where we were already fighting. He said, "Wow, this is what I want: black people fighting, standing up." So he became part of our community and became a big part of the Black American community. Became so big and doing so much that the FBI they had to end up deporting his ass. Said, "Nah, nigga, we didn't bring you here to show you can fight the white man. You crazy?" So he sent his ass back to Jamaica. And he tried again. Hey, Jamaicans, let's fight. Let's do it. Let's get the white man off our back and get our freedom. They said, no, nigga, bumba clot. No. Bumba clot. We singing our goofy Jamaican songs like Joby and Biggie Dobie and Dobie Gig Biggie, whatever his name is. We're doing that. And so it's Doggy, whatever his name, Biggie Dobie, whatever. Right? Huh, Joby?
Say bombo clat again.
Bumbleclot. So of course reggae music didn't exist now. So let me stop. Well, no reggae music yet. So in disgust again, he left Jamaica and went to England because he couldn't come. He was banned from America. So he left Jamaica and went to England, died in England because he was disgusted with Jamaicans because they wouldn't do shit. But now when you go to Jamaica, they be bigging up Marcus Garvey as if they had something to do with him. Just because he was born in Jamaica, he's our greatest soul, Marcus Garvey. They don't tell you that they rejected his ass. No, every time you see a video about Jamaica, and this is Marcus Garvey, one of the greatest Pan-Africans ever who fought for African people. They don't tell you, motherfucker, he left Jamaica because you niggas wouldn't fight. He came back and tried it again. Go ahead, Joe. Go ahead, finish that.
Continue.
The people of West Africa are fighting an opioid crisis.
The task force is here to arrest one of the drug dealers.
I remember Dimore when he was covering this show, trying to show literally what African politicians have been doing, and on purposely, I'd say, breaking the backbones of African youth so that they won't be able to fight, when it comes to even the revolution, because this is literally killing the strength of the youth,
Exactly, because the youth, exactly, Joe.
Majority are graduates. If you follow up very well, they are graduates who have literally been hustling for jobs to the point where they've gotten so depressed and they end up literally getting indulged now into this drug addiction.
Yeah,
and
that's what poverty does. It's despair.
It's crazy, man.
Thousands of lives ruined by powerful and illegal pills, packaged as medicines, but sold on the streets.
And this is the whole of Africa.
We set out to track the opioid route,
Tramadol.
which is illegal. And it leads back to my home country. Where do they come from?
India.
No one has ever exposed the pharmaceutical executives behind this deadly trade.
Yes. 5 million tablets.
So which companies are making and shipping these pills? Do they know they're driving a public health crisis?
Yes, they know.
And who are the men making a killing at the expense of innocent people's lives?
This is very harmful for the health.
And you wonder why I never drunk any alcohol or did any drugs ever. Like, nah, I'm good.
For you are. How do I say? You are saved enough. Really, Jesus had you. You didn't taste none of that.
It wouldn't nothing to do with no G. That's what I thought. You don't do because you're religious. Nah, I don't want to be. I was always scared to lose control. Like, no way. And then hold on, let me say something. And then for me not doing it, I was called what Joby said in one of the videos. They keep, man, you want to hit this weed? Said, nah, man, I'm good. You doing it. And I'm on a basketball team. You punk ass, bitch ass nigga. What? I gotta be all that because I don't want to hit your dope. I don't want none of your drugs. I gotta be a punk bitch ass nigga. Go ahead, Joe. That peer pressure. That peer pressure shit don't work on me. It never did work on me. Ever.
You want to know punky? You want to go be a hockey? Huh? How is it?
Yeah, honky.
Oh, it's a honky, not a hockey. Honky. Oh.
Yeah, it's honky. Remember, like honking your horn. Honky.
Yeah. Oh my God.
To expose India's opioid kings.
Now that is happens.
My name is Surabhi Tandon, and I'm an investigative reporter from India. I've come to Kano in northern Nigeria to see the scale of Africa's opioid crisis.
Canada. So you
Local drug
Muslim? This
rehab
one you Muslim?
Abu
That's part of the Muslim part of Nigeria. You Muslim niggas, Allah, you Allah niggas are all fucked up getting high too. Well, Allah ain't told you don't take the drugs,
has
nigga.
agreed to show me how opioids are ruining lives in his city, often the lives of children.
It's a time bomb, you know. Children, they can steal in the market. They can do anything to make money, to get drugs, you know.
A lot.
It's like we also saw in Kenya now. Man, this is so bad. They have been selling the, what was it, the jet oil. It was jet oil or airplane oil. Which one was it?
You talking about that shit? You talking about that shit they was sniffing?
Yeah, I think it was jet oil or something like something.
The reason why you got this going on because of the poverty in Africa. The poverty is, I told you, African poverty is inhumane. It's on a level that's mind blowing. There's poverty all over the world, but African poverty is inhumane because the niggas that rule Africa are so corrupt, so despotic, so fucked up, and the white man has put Africa in this situation, and no one's done nothing about it. These puppets have allowed the theft of Africa to the point where hell, you can't do nothing but take drugs. It's shit's crazy. The level of poverty is just insane. Go ahead, Joe.
It's sad.
A lot of kids and teenagers are abusing substances in the open. They just get on any opioid that they can easily obtain.
Life is so fucked up.
Is a problem of poverty, lack of.
But you find this exactly. It's poverty. Exactly, poverty. No. The root thing I told you is poverty. Africa's been put poor by Europeans. Okay? I told you about fighting with the fuck. We got to talk about the root problem. When you smiling, cracking faces and all this stuff, you've been put in abject poverty in Africa because of the white Arab and the white European. They've given you all their fucked up fake religions and stolen your wealth. See, you niggas over there, I know Kano State, you are Muslim niggas. Is Allah helping you? Of course not. You've been put in poverty, nigga. And you haven't addressed your enemy. And that's why you stay docile and fucked up. And also, the more showed this in, it was either in Liberia or Sierra Leone. They were doing some other crazy shit, but it's all Africa because you've been put in abject poverty.
Yeah, I remember him showing all over Africa, and this video was taken down. The show was taken down literally.
Oh yeah, he did take it down. That's right. And also, the reason why you got the same despair in America, black people, you've been put in poverty. Now you never put in poverty like Africa. Africa shit's on another level, but you've been put in poverty here too. That's why you follow the drug use, the crack. The government purposely put crack in the black community, cocaine to kill. This is a fact. Purposely flooded the black American community with crack cocaine to wipe our ass out. So when you tell me I'm dating a white man or dating a white woman, if you don't get the fuck out my face, you don't get the fuck away from me, I might hurt your ass. Get your ass away from me. These people, this has nothing to do with black degenerates. They look at this way. Look at these horrible niggas. They're so drug ridden. They won't tell you this because of poverty that was induced to African people when white people got the continent. There was no drug abuse when Africans controlled Africa. See, the root cause is European poverty. None of this shit existed in Africa before white people came in with their slavery and their colonization. Didn't exist. So then they say, oh, what's wrong with black people? Oh, the fuck have you got with that dumb shit? The white people that put black people in poverty. Go ahead, Joby.
Then they have to be in school. 8 years, 9 years, 10, 15, and now they are in the street.
Would you say that this problem is increasing?
The problem of children.
It was just, I think the other day I was checking when we're talking about the USAID and the funds they claim all goes to building, structuring schools in countries or a continent like Africa. I mean, look at, this is the biggest, we checked, it was 43 million children. And I believe probably the number is bigger than that. Or just
USA, they meant to build no schools, no fucking Africa.
43 million children are out of school. Have not don't a school is.
Because you know why? Because they can't pay the school fees. But see, if you're a functioning country, you're supposed to make school free, Joby.
True.
Africa again with the fake school fees. I got my school fees. School's free. Because you know the youth are what's going to develop your country and bring innovation. So you wouldn't jeopardize your fucking youth. Your youth are your future. Africa's completely out. School fees. What the fuck you talking about? School's free, morons. They can't pay the school fees because they've been put in poverty by the Europeans. And Nigeria is really a rich country, but the black man don't control shit in Nigeria. He's a bootlicking, backward house nigga. So when you be a house nigga, this what happens. So how are all the Arabian countries who are actually poorer than Africa are developed? It's a fact. See, these are questions, hard questions that need answers to. Why are African women going to fucking Dubai and Abu Dhabi to get beat when Africa's 10 times richer than any of these countries? Help me out. Make it make sense. I'm asking for a friend. Then you don't be angry. All this shit's supposed to make, these are acts of war. African don't never want to go to war. I want to laugh and be peace like that Jamaican nigga. I want to go to with my barbershop. Shut up, you goofy nigga. Go ahead, Joe.
Addicted to drugs is increasing because it doesn't have cure.
It's difficult to see such young kids taking opioids. But next, Abu Bakr wants to show me the damage these pills can do to long-term users.
And then you're poverty. You don't have the medical facilities to even help these people because you haven't developed shit. You don't even got the medical facilities to help the children get off the drugs because you haven't developed a goddamn thing. You're fucking 100 years got anybody in the world, and you're 10 times richer than anybody. Make it make sense. Go ahead, Joby.
Head to the addiction center where Abu Bakr volunteers, just outside the city. On the way, he explains that Nigeria's opioid crisis emerged more than a decade ago, when medicinal painkillers like tramadol started being taken as recreational drugs. The name tramadol is now used as a catch-all to describe a whole range of opioids that are used as street drugs. Nigeria is the biggest market for these pills in Africa.
Of course, because it's got the biggest population in Africa.
The majority of patients here are being treated for opioid addiction.
Most of them are victims of opium, tramadol.
It's estimated that over 4 million people in Nigeria are misusing some form of opioid, including tramadol. Some take it simply for the high, but many take it as a painkiller or to help them get through hard physical work.
Here, most of them are farmers. They don't have a lot of money to buy equipment, so they rather use manpower, that they rather use such drugs, for them to overwork themselves. Before they know, they become addicted.
Abuse of tramadol can cause nausea and vomiting, breathing problems, and seizures.
So I'm going to show you the facilities we have here. This is a toilet, as you can see. There is no running water. There is no door, you know. This is a rooms.
Man.
There is no bed, no light, no curtain.
Yes, it's all fucked. Yes, it's all fucked up. And you got 4 million? Look at this shit here. Look at this backward ass shit. Those are not ashamed. Niggas don't care. You got 4 million people addicted in Nigeria.
This is how.
Like you're gonna see
where they slipped, you know.
And the Africans, through their fake religions, they've come to think they're supposed to be fucked up and live in fucked up conditions. The Africans made living fucked up they normalized their poverty. Any other race, this is war. I'm overthrowing the government. I'm not living in no shit like this, and I'm not accepting none of it. But Donald Trump is the only African can live fucked up like this. Because anybody else, you're overthrowing the country. You're like, fuck, I'd rather die than live like this. You're going to overthrow the government. Go ahead, Joe.
As patients go into withdrawal, their craving for opioids intensifies. Without door locks or proper security, the staff resorts to extreme measures to prevent their patients from leaving to find drugs. Why are they chained?
The reason why we chain them is because they can run away, you know?
So they still try to escape?
Even if we lock, they can try to escape, but that's why we chain them.
Why doesn't the government give more support to centers like this?
No, there's a lot of challenges in the state, you know? So most of the focus is not about the victims of drugs.
And then, pause that, Joey, let me say something. And then if you get off the drugs, what's going to keep you off the drugs? You got no job, you got no employment, because your fucked up leaders haven't built a goddamn thing. So you're going to go back to the drugs, because you've got no way to even make a living or improve your life. So you're going to go back to the drugs. So you're fighting a useless battle, because there is no employment in that part of Nigeria. In the majority of fucking Nigeria, there's no fucking employment. Like all of Africa. So what's going to keep them off the drugs? Absolutely nothing. Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, so I'm gonna play a little bit, man. Whoever would love to continue with the documentary, let me know, I'll share, because I also watched it literally feeling so bad, like just looking on the side as I am doing right now, because it's disturbing images, seeing these people in this condition, and like you say, there's no even facilities to even help them. You can see the conditions they're kept in to even, like, this is the condition they're kept in to help them, where they are in chains, where they have no mattress, they have no food, they have no access of clean hygiene. Like it's just so crazy. So I'm gonna play
because this is the psychotic problem of the African man's mind. It's fucked up in the head. That's why you need an even Torah. Most African men run countries, they're fucked up in the head, guys. You understand? They come from a society that they're really fucked. These African leaders are really fucked. And for the longest time, since the beginning of so-called independence, most African men would put their bodies fucking these crackers to be their puppets. They're despotic. They're really wicked and evil. So this is what you're seeing playing out all throughout Africa. This wasn't ancient Africa. This is how Africa used to be. This has been socially engineered because the conquering of Africa by savages. That's why you see this savagery now in Africa. Nothing like this ever existed in Africa. Ever. Because you're being ruled by savages. Go ahead, Joe.
It's crazy.
Allah. I'm
just, and you love your savages. You know, that's the problem. That's funny. You know? Most you niggas love your savages. You love them. I didn't know the white man's my enemy. You ain't know that? What do you mean you don't know? I don't know the Arab man my enemy. Hey, get the fuck out of my face. Go ahead, Joe.
Just all this as a man. I almost cry. Yeah.
Abu Bakr showed me just one rehab center in one city. But opioid users are suffering like this all over Nigeria. In 2018, the government banned the sale of tramadol without prescription and cracked down on the import of illegal opioids. 7 years later, how are these drugs still getting into the country?
Because there was no crackdown, Indian lady. They steal the money. They don't have any resource allocated to helping African people. The politicians, they steal that money. Oh, money. Especially if it's coming from that fake USAID shit. Oh, money. I'm the big hit, nigga. You got people suffering. Build real hospitals. No, I'm not going to build no real hospital. I'm going to build my villa and buy me an apartment and a house in England. And in the Cayman Islands and in America. Yes. If you find all these goofy niggas in Africa, they all got homes in America, France, and England, and Germany. All of them. There's not a one that don't have a house in America, England, France, or fucking Germany. Not one of them. Except for even Torre, maybe John McAfee. I bet my life Bruto's got a house in America, or fucking England. I bet my goddamn life. I bet my life that the Rule families got houses in America and England. I bet my life.
That's so obvious. But as we come to the end of today's show,
Just said that's obvious.
I see. I mean, it's obvious. Like these people, leave alone even houses. The healthcare system, just what they can get. They have not built any. Your own health kit. Just in case of any emergency.
Exactly, Joby. You think it's common sense? And you. What if I can't catch a flight out of Kenya? If I can't get to India, I'll die. I'll die, Joby. What do you think?
Because of lack of even.
So you think I would say, you know what? I might be stealing, but goddamn, I gotta build good hospitals all throughout the country, at least. But you ain't seen this in no African nation. It's fucking crazy. Listen here. Yeah. He's doing it now. But for years, he was. So even Touré's building new hospitals, state-of-the-art hospitals all throughout Bikini Faso, all over the place. State-of-the-art. Because he's not stealing, he's not a psychopath. He says, I live here. My people live here. They need good hospitals. You think that'd be common sense, Joey? I can't catch a plane. I might die. I'm not going to make it out of Kenya. I got to build good hospitals.
Critical thinking. It's called critical thinking. Like the Indians will tell you, you lack thinking. You must come to my country. You get treatment.
Exactly. So when you richer than India, I'm like, well, this is crazy. But if you guys remember, Joey was sick last year. Went to the hospital. I said, that's a motherfucking hospital. That shit made me angry than a motherfucker. Made me angry. But I couldn't show because Joey was sick, so I couldn't say nothing. I was like, yeah. I was like, because Shamani and them went with us. Like, and I'll burn this motherfucker down to the ground. Hospital, my mother. You better build a real hospital, this bitch. Shit. As Africans, that's what you're supposed to do. The leaders have failed you. You live in the richest continent. Should nobody, Africa should have the best hospitals. You got the best, you got the best doctors in the world. That's a fact. Best doctors are Nigerians and Ghanaians right now. Considered the best in the world. But you don't got no good hospitals for them to work in. Huh? Think it makes sense.
It's crazy. But as we wind up, I see John Mosquito says they have been brainwashed into believing they are cursed and evil by white people.
Yes! Yes, they believe that shit.
And that's why I kind of, when I look at that situation, with that what you said, I also added on where because of the self-hate that has been pushed to African people.
Self-hate, that's it, Joby.
You know, black, I'm supposed to be dirty. It's okay if I'm in poverty. It's okay. You know, I'm just supposed to have the worst. Like you don't see yourself.
Exactly. Remember, Joby. That's why it's your 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 thoughts create your reality. So they believe they're supposed to be fucked up. So they only know that your thoughts create the Africans use this African science, which is true. That was science. Your thoughts create your. So they believe all this shit about them. They're supposed to be poor, Joby. They're supposed to be fucked up. Black is bad.
Because I'd say if we were to go back probably even 10 years, I don't even go back far, just 10 years behind, if you were to ask majority of the Africans if we have white poor people, including myself, it took me time to see just a poor white man. It took me time. I'm like, they in the streets looking homeless, you know? And I also remember even you showing me like homeless people, homeless white people on the streets too. And it shocks me. It's not what we've been projected to think about, being honest. We projected to think about them being superior, again, us being the inferior people. So it's okay for us to have this low life. It's okay for us to just live the bad life without ever questioning. And until Jesus comes, or until maybe I go to the white man's land, that's the only way I can literally escape this poverty. And I also see John says he's got mobile hospitals too. Yep, I was to share that, but we think we're gonna continue with that probably later if I come back early. But I also see Jibajaba says Kenya take an airplane instead of an ambulance. It is crazy, man. Shout out to our president. I mean, that's just the simplest thing to think about. Create at least, even if it's gonna be expensive, then for your own selfishness, create something.
I remember when you said that fucking moron Bahari was flying out of Nigeria every month to go to the hospital in England. Why won't you build hospitals in Nigeria, nigga? Fuck is wrong with? And the funny part about it, these dumbass Africans, when they get to Europe, the white man has nothing but contempt and disdain for their puppets. They're like, look, oh, look at me, I can pay for the hospital in England. Moron, your enemy looks at you like, look at this dumb nigga. He won't even build hospitals in his own country for his own people. They don't respect you, stupid, even though you're their puppet. They're disgusted by their puppets because no one respects weakness. It's just natural. So you're the puppet. They're happy, but they don't respect you. That's like Joey said yesterday. They want to put all your niggas on that bus and did it on purpose. All your niggas get on this bus.
Yeah, because that's what you've literally shown your worth is all about. But literally, we're coming to the end, family. Let us prepare ourselves to head out. But Santini Sana for everyone who's been there with us.
I have them stream what they can stream, guys, over there. I'm share some of their events. I'm gonna have Joey. I showed Joey talking to Pillow Lumumba. Hey, Pillow Lumumba, the fuck is going on?
We'll see.
Joey, calm down. I've seen you on the internet doing your thirst trapping, and it's made me feel a certain kind of way.
It's nice to meet you. You've been influencing my assets. You've made me become a later. You know, I've also learned a few things from you. It's good. I know they kick you out. You're trying to fight for the rights of Kenyans, but we got your back. Family Catches live over there. We'll see, of course, how things are gonna go. Once we get, of course, in the ground, we'll be letting you guys know the situation on the WhatsApp. See how crowded or less crowded it's gonna be.
When you guys come back, I thought it was gonna be early. I thought it was gonna be this. I thought it was gonna be 11. When you guys come back, I'll treat you guys to dinner.
Oh, come on.
It depends on what time. Depends on what time. You know. Let's feel a little Mamba and Dr. Mamba kidnap your ass. Yeah, you thought we were Pan Africans. We kidnapped. We part of Ruto's regime. We're kidnapping you niggas.
Thank you. That would be nice. We'll appreciate. We'll let you know. Definitely, we'll be keeping you guys, of course, updated on what is happening because this is amazing.
No matter what time you guys get back, long as the restaurants are open, shit.
Yeah, I want to see Dr. Mumbi though. As much as I've grown her.
What? Whether you talk your shit?
I just talk my shit, you know. It's the clone. You understand cloning Dr. Mombi? You do. It's not me. They cloned me. They've been using me to tarnish my name. It's not me.
They trying to say you're a clone, Joe Beta. That what you trying to tell me? The clones been talking shit against me.
What's up, family, man? See you guys later. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have yourself a beautiful day. See you guys ahead in a few hours.
Seen you in a minute. Could have shown you an album before, but now you can't get a preview to this finish. I love seeing you in the